Today we're going to look into transition bands. These bands can join dissimilar pipe and fittings with different ODs to one another. We are going to focus on two main types, band seal or shielded bands, and flex seal or what we call all rubber or unshielded bands. All of these bands are designed for non-pressure applications, drainage or gravity flow only. A band seal type transition coupling consists of three main parts: a one-piece elastomeric seal, a stainless steel shield, and a stainless steel worm-driven gear clamp. All right, here's where things get interesting, but it's not difficult. Stay with me. When you're being asked for a transition band, there are two initial questions: shielded or non-shielded. You want an all-rubber band or do you want a band with a shield? The shield essentially gives you mechanical strength, and the all-rubber is more pliable. Next question: what material are you going from and what material are you going to? For instance, used here, we're going from ABS to tubular, or plastic pipe to tubular bath waste. Now, knowing the abbreviation codes makes this whole process much easier. Here are a few that you need to know on shielded couplings: cast iron, C; plastic, P; steel, S. You'll find in so many cases that cast iron, plastic, and steel have the exact same suffix because they're all iron pipe size OD. They match. Copper, K; stainless, S; tubular, T; thin-walled plastics, TW. Available 3/4 inch through 12 inch, there is a number code associated with each size. I'm going to give you a few of these, then we'll start putting a few bands together. 1.5 inch, 1.5; 2 inch, 2; 4 inch, 4; 10 inch, 10. Oh, that's riveting. All right, let's put together some bands, and I want to show you how the configurations go together. All right, here's the scenario. Plumber walks through the door and he says, I want to go from 3-inch cast iron to 2-inch copper. Do you have a band for that? We already know that we need a C for cast iron and we need a K for copper. The first letter represents the first number, second letter, second number. So in this case, 3-inch cast iron to 2-inch copper, CK32. And you can see right here in the book that that's the specification for that band. If you were working with a contractor on the counter or you were looking for a product in stock, this is how it would look in Eclipse. I just typed in CK32 dot, and it's a direct hit on that cast to copper 3 to 2-inch band. Now this applies for all these bands. So as you're going through, you're writing a CP200, so cast to plastic 2-inch, all 2-inch. You get multiple options in there. You see the Mission, and then there's the Carlson brand. In every case, you want to sell that Carlson piece first. That's just a very trusted product to the contractor. Here's just a few more options just for fun. So how about a C420? That's cast iron to cast iron, 4 to 2-inch. You can see there's a multitude of options in there. The descriptions will always read what you need, but just knowing the cadence of how to transition from one to the other will get you there. Moving along to the flex seal coupling, a lot of the same rules apply. The body itself is made of a one-piece elastomeric seal, and there's a stainless steel worm drive gear clamp that holds everything in place. The flex seal band is a much simpler band to learn. Essentially, we carry two styles: a 56 series, which goes cast iron and plastic to cast iron and plastic, and an MR02 series, which goes from clay to cast iron or plastic. Again, knowing those two things, you got it all. So if it's an MR56 44, that is 4-inch cast iron and plastic to 4-inch cast iron and plastic. If you have an MR02 44, you're going from 4-inch clay to 4-inch cast iron or plastic. It's very simple as long as you know those suffixes. You can always type it in the system, but it's super easy to just learn those few. Now the transition band world is gigantic, and you can transition from everything from concrete to asbestos to you name it, corrugated pipe. If you don't know, ask the contractor for the outside diameter of each pipe, and we can always find the correct transition band. All right, y'all, let's talk bands.
Oh, yeah.